Hi, my name is Ola bint Ijlal, and I'm here to talk about cultivation theory. Cultivation theory is a socio-cultural theory of communication that analyzes the relationship between the media and its viewers. The theory assumes that the media reinforces what the audience already believes, and due to excessive consumption of these content, especially through the media's involvement in forming a culture, in terms of its narrative power, the viewer will start to see a distorted view of reality. And now I'm going to move on to the history, origin, and the background of the theory. Cultivation theory was founded by a Hungarian-American author named George Gerbner and his team. It was also referred to as cultivation analysis theory. It was founded between 1960 to 1970s while working on the Cultural Indicators project. And the theory focuses on long-term impacts of watching television on audiences' beliefs about social reality. Now I'm going to move on to the development of the theory. People will still reside, it is believed that people will still reside in a dimension outside of their surroundings. Their metaphorical surroundings will continue to be the subject of television tales. Television programming will persist in being produced through multidirectional processes involving the public, media institutions, society, and different interest groups. Patterns of television messaging will remain as a useful tool for predicting the course of societal change. Next, I'm going to talk about the important notions, concepts, and assumptions or arguments of the theory. Cultivation theory includes a variety of concepts and notions, which are multidirectional process, the cultural indicators, the cultural model, the formation of a value system, the symbolic environment, storytelling, the symbolic role of television, and television qualities. Starting off with cultural indicator concept. Cultural indicator concept is one of the main components of cultivation theory. It is an essential part of the theory, and in fact, during the formation of cultivation theory by Gerbner and his team during 1969, the project was named the Cultural Indicators Project. The idea of cultural indicators holds that TV programming and structured messaging patterns will serve as a guide for the course of social change in society, as well as reflection of underlying cultural values. Next, I'm going to talk about the cultural model. In accordance with the cultural model, television possesses the ability to impact the viewer's opinion on a cultural level. Next is symbolic environment. The atmosphere of symbol is dominated by the television. The effects of being exposed to its reoccurring patterns of narratives, pictures, and messages are the main subject of cultivation analysis. And then I'm going to talk about storytelling. Gerbner distinguishes three categories under storytelling. That is, how things operate, state of affairs, and what to do. Moving on to symbolic function of the television. Television has emerged as a vital resource for those who are seeking information about the outside world, as it gives them access to fundamental knowledge about people, places, things, and authorities. This is one point I wanted to highlight as well. Robert Hawkins claims that the television content is portrayed as real serves as an intervening variable that moderates effects of television on viewers. Robert Hawkins posited that viewers' perception of what's real on television are influenced by several elements, making them perceive reality in a multi-factored term. Next is the critiques of the cultivation theory. First, it is imprecise content measure. Imprecise content measure is the amount of time spent watching television overall measured by the cultivation. Next is exposure, imprecise exposure measure. The assessment considers exposure here and now without accounting for the cumulative amount of viewing. And the last critique of the theory I have mentioned in this presentation is the ambiguity of media. Now I'm going to end my presentation with a little conclusion about cultivation theory. With a major focus on television, cultivation theory is a prominent sociological and communications paradigm that aims to elucidate the long-term effects of media use. The theory's central claim is that compared to people who watch less television but have similar demographic backgrounds to those who watch more television are more likely to view the outside world through a prism that is consistent with images that are frequently presented in media messages. That's the end of my presentation. Thank you.